As fighting rages on in Russia's brutal war against Ukraine, a group of United States military veterans is taking it upon themselves to make sure Ukrainian soldiers have the tools they need to defend their homeland. The Virginia-based nonprofit called Spirit of America has raised at least $30 million since Russia invaded last year, and that money has funded countless amounts of non-lethal equipment. You're talking things like drones, helmets that are sent directly to the front lines. And joining us now is Spirit of America's Europe Regional Program Manager, Matt Dimmick. Matt, pleasure to meet you over the television screen here. We've been eager to hear more about your mission. Explain to us a little bit further about your organization's efforts in Ukraine and how it's going.
Sure. Thanks for having me on. Yeah, I'm proud to work for Spirit of America. It's been around for 20 years, and we have been the way that citizens, private U.S. citizens, can engage with strengthening America's security around the world and help preserve the promise of a free and better life for U.S. Citizens abroad and our partners. And when the Ukraine crisis kicked off, there was really no other place in the world where freedom was under assault in that type of scale and scope. And Spirit of America was able to quickly move into action and convert about $30 million worth of private donations into the type of non-lethal aid that it was most needed on the battlefield.
Yeah,
we've got to.
Sorry to cut you off. I just when you say right when the war broke out, you and your mission kind of flooded in to help. I can't help but wonder, you must be in direct contact with Ukrainian troops, right? I mean, what have they been saying to you about the war, especially given your organization has been helping them fight back against the Russians since 2014 when Moscow annexed Crimea? I mean, what are you hearing directly from them?
Yeah, that's correct. We have a unique relationship with the U.S. military. We're the only nonprofit that's has an agreement with the Department of Defense to collaborate directly with our soldiers and find out what the needs are that are most needed on the front lines. And that's really been the key to our understanding of what the Ukrainians need most. And we've been able to really tailor and target the non-lethal aid and put that into the hands of the Ukrainians who need it most. And what we're hearing from the Ukrainians is, they know that they've got a tough fight ahead of them. They've had a lot of tough fighting already, and they know that the Russians have put together a formidable defense that lies between them and securing the rest of their sovereign territory. But they're up for that fight. They really contain most of the advantages when it comes to leadership and will to fight. And they've got a tough fight ahead of them, but they are determined to see this through.
Yeah, their counteroffensive has been nothing short of remarkable to watch from afar. And also, I know you're closely tuned in to the news happening there, but want your take on the latest tension from this weekend between the Kremlin and the private military group Wagner. I mean, did the Wagner founder, Yevgeny Prigozhin's rebellion this weekend create some uncertainty about where the war in Ukraine stands, do you think?
Well, it certainly didn't help. It's not what Putin wanted in his inbox, and it certainly shows some cracks within the Russian military and those who are working within the military. Those who have seen what's going on the front lines know that this war is being badly managed and that it was started on false pretenses, and that's really what Prigozhin is bringing out into the open.
And
so
Matt,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Sorry to cut you off. A few seconds left. If somebody watching this at home wants to help out, they want to send funds, they want to send help, where do they go?
Just come to spiritofamerica.org and see what we're doing.
Perfect. Matt Dimmick, thank you so much, and good luck in the fight. Appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.